But first meeting at Braehead Arena, Nielsen will get things started off against Tyler Bush. Pitter-patter, let's get at her. Nixon back to the point, Curdy to Watson. Watson with a shot, got it through. Paddled away by Ida Callio, and now here's Burke. Well, Burke was in behind everyone. Certainly Guildford have had plenty of injuries. We'll talk about that in a second as the shot from Hazeldine off the fingertips of Fazio with Langan. Rumbles into the corner. Hugo Waugh keeps him at bay. Here's Strang. Strang rolls it in. Big rebound handled by Saigo. Waller to Watson. Patted away by Ida Callio. Drops it back to Langan. Langan down low to Burke. Burke comes back door. Set play to Sidoroff, but Gosselin got a stick on that. Great defensive stick from Gosselin. Pressure remains though. Langan through the blue paint. Away from Burke. Threads the needle for Newman. Newman back for Saigo. Saigo with a chance. Big rebound. Langan stopped by Fazio. And it's scooped up and down by Alvaro. Here's Saigo. Saigo, stop start. Around Nixon out front, and Schwartz had an open net. Just couldn't get a blade on that puck. Watson to Gosselin. Gosselin turns it over to Sidoroff. And Sidoroff rumbles forward. Sidoroff trying to drag and shoot. It comes back to Burke. Burke with a great opportunity, staring that down as Fazio. Watch here, Sidoroff tries to drag and shoot. It's a great poke check by Solder. Solder with a great defensive stick, but he popped it right to Burke, and Fazio does the rest. Fram, well, that was a hard pass. Some heat on that pass, and now Jacome strips Fram. Throws it across the goal mouth. What a stop by Ida Callio as he shuts the door there on Waller. Great stop by Ida Callio. End-to-end action here to Watson. Watson with his shot, paddled away again by Ida Callio. Big rebound, Schwartz. That's knocked down by a high stick, so the play will go dead. Watson has a knack for getting those pucks through, and you can see just trying to baseball bat that out of the air. Jacome. Kelb. Waugh. Hugo Waugh with a tidy little play behind his back. Gravel trying to track him down. Waugh out front, tries to jam it home on the backhand. Away from Talbot. Here's Burke. Constant motion here from the Burke line. Burke with a chance. Oh, what a save by Fazio. And Nielsen tried to get over that, but it was a good defensive stick from Sam Talbot. Braden Burke. Paré in front looking for Burke. It hopped on him. Burke turns and fires. There's a rebound there. Forbes might have got a piece of it, but Watson boxes out perfectly on Forbes. Love to get the opening goal in this one. Here's Hugo Waugh with a little spin move. Waugh goes to the backhand, blockered away by Fazio. What a play by Hugo Waugh. Hugo Waugh, what a move by Waugh. Waugh's in fine form in this period. Waugh with a shot. Curdy ramped that up and away. Waugh collects the puck. Matthew Gosselin down the wing. Slides it in front, redirected by Curdy up and over the crossbar, but a good pinch there from Charlie Curdy. For Sidoroff. Sidoroff cuts out front. Oh, what a stop by Fazio. Sidoroff tried to go low glove, couldn't get it up over that left pad. Burke. Burke backdoor to Sidoroff. Scores! Up top shelf where you keep the good whiskey. Sidoroff makes it 1-0. Burke with a pinpoint accurate pass and bar down from the captain. Sidoroff with his 6th goal in league play, and the home side open up the scoring. That's just a great pass. He's into the corner to Fram. Fram has Jacome coming from the Fram. A-frames perfectly. The puck is turned over off the crossbar by Alvaro. Nixon. Back to Bush. Bush! Patted away by Ida Callio. It might have come off the apron to his right after the initial pad save. Strang. Strang the drag and the shot. Trying to go 5-hole handled by Ida Callio. Strang's going to come back to Gravel. Turns it up ice, it's off of Fram, and here's Nixon. Nixon around the goal, tried to wrap around it, bounced away from Seitz all the way back to the point, and Watson will tuck it back in. Seitz chipped it along for Nixon. Yaroshek. Waugh. Hugo Waugh was dancing in that first period. Waugh with the shot, big rebound off the blocker of Fazio. Here's Hazeldine. Call switch with Lakovic. Hazeldine moves it. Oh, what a glove save by Fazio as Hazeldine tried to go high glove. Nielsen wins it. Burke smartly back to Kelb. Kelb with the shot, blocker down. Yulee takes a hit from Forbes. Solder at the left point comes across to Brown. Brown gets the shot through, redirected in front by Gosselin, and a good save by Ida Kallio as that puck took a redirect in front. Watch Gosselin net front. He's not checked at all here. Give away to Burke. Burke comes around the net, throws it out front for Nielsen. Poked away by Fazio. Here's Burke. Burke with a chance. Burke with a secondary chance, and T-Sink, I think he blocked both attempts. Penalty coming up. Jacome holds on to the arm of Wall, pulls him down, but it's Nielsen, short-handed now. He's got Hazeldine as well. Throws it up front to Hazeldine. Good stick by Watson. Now Alvaro. Alvaro with a shot. Gloved down by Ida Kallio. Jacome. Newman took a bump in the corner, but it's Schwartz sending it back to his best mate, Saigo. Here's Schwartz in front. Schwartz to Langen, trying to redirect that against the grain. Out front for Schwartz. And now Saigo's got to get back. Saigo against Nixon. Nixon poke-checked by Ida Kallio. And Nixon went awkwardly into the boards, but bounces right back up as Seitz tried to put a hit in on Teppo. Pass was just too far for Brett Newman. Giveaway to Schwartz. Schwartz hammers it on Fazio. After the giveaway by to Sink. That's a good save by Fazio. The puck was rolling on Schwartz. Puck just never got to him. Yulee, 2-on-1 with Strang. Yulee with a shot, scores! And Cole Yulee with a big goal against his former team. And for Yulee, that's his 5th of the season. 2-on-1 here. He had Strang as a decoy. He looks him off there, and he opened up Ida Kallio because I think everyone was thinking, I think he's coming back against the grain to Strang, but it is Yulee against his old team. Cool. Schwartz lets it go for Sidorov. Back to Hazeldine. Hazeldine's shot off the blocker of Fazio pops up into the air, and he will glove it down with 5:12 remaining in the period. Intercepted by Hazeldine, but now they're caught 3-on-1. This is not the line you want to be caught 3-on-1. Yulee with the shot, scores! Yulee, well, it came off of Fram and bounced past Ida Kallio on a 3-on-1. But this is not the line you want to have a 3-on-1 against. You can see there it comes off of Fram's. He's trying to make sure that doesn't get to Ethan Strang. And Yulee's got his second. You can see Fram has got the stick. Oh, I mean, Strang is there for the empty net tap-in anyway. Brown to Bush. Great puck movement. Nixon's shot blockered away by Ida Kallio, but a great play by Guildford. Good puck movement. Burke to Kelb. Kelb didn't get the shot away, but Sidorov trying to catch Fazio off his post. Fazio leaned in and made sure that puck doesn't squib underneath him. Here's Kelb. Sidorov out front. Oh, what a block there in front. Gives it away. Seitz and Nixon. And here's Seitz with a chance. What a save from Ida Kallio. Seitz and Watson come rumbling forward. Nixon off the post. He had Ida Kallio beat. Gravel gives it away to Nielsen. Nielsen to Hugo Waugh. Puck is bobbling around in there. Schwartz trying to find it. Fazio covers up. Waugh back to Nielsen. Nielsen fanned on it. And it hit Jacome, who was lying in the crease, and if Nielsen had gotten good wood on that, it certainly would have been 2-2, but it just looked like it rolled on him. This has been the danger line. Yulee looking for the hat trick. It's going to go off Langen up and out of play. Strang, well, Strang just threw a punch. And now we've got a fight. Strang and Kelb going toe-to-toe, and Kelb got a right in. Strang throws a right. And this was a bit of it came out of nowhere. Strang was trying to get to the crease. And Kelb just tried to box out against him. And certainly Ethan Strang, not known for that part of his game. He threw the first punch. And he actually threw a punch with the glove on. And Kelb responded as you would. You have to protect yourself. But a spirited affair. Kelb and Strang. Lakovic in front, backdoor, Forbes scores! Puck to Twine, also fine, Forbes makes it 2-2. Well, it's the all-Brit line here, Lakovic, Mitchell King, and Forbes. What a pass from Lacko and Forbes, he tucks it home. And a great GB line with Mitchell King, the third forward, and Forbes rips it home past Fazio. Momentum now for the Clan after that goal. Saigo into the crease. The rebound is there. Sidoroff is denied. Hazeldine. Well, Hazeldine gives the puck away. Well, saved there by Fram. The great defensive stick on the giveaway. 3-on-2, back the other way. Here's Hugo Waugh. Hugo Waugh with a shot under the blocker of Fazio and out the other side. Yuli off the skate of Hazeldine, but it's Gosselin. Turns the puck right back over, and here's Hugo Waugh. Waugh and Cade Nielsen. Waugh to Nielsen, poke check by Fazio. Great reaction from the Guildford netminder, getting that stick across where he would have had a chance. Here's Seitz. Seitz with the shot, glove down by Ida Cali. Well, that's going to draw a crowd. Seitz took an extra swat at the goalie. And now Hazeldine also in there as he took down Alvaro. You can't slash at the hand of the goalie like that. He's made some spectacular saves. Well, Alvaro gets punched in the face there as Sidoroff was not happy with Alvaro. The two captains trying to get at each other. Alvaro is definitely the type of guy that can ruffle feathers. Jarosek is there as well. And Sidoroff, I think, was saying to Alvaro, tell your guys not to be slashing at my goalie. Whatever Alvaro said drew the ire of the captain. And one thing we know about Alvaro, though, is he probably won't go toe-to-toe. You can see the glove's still on there, no doubt. He'll do the talking, but he won't do the walking. Little pass between the legs for Schwartz, but Charlie Curdy was leaning in on him. Here comes Nielsen. Nielsen back to Saigo. Saigo's shot right into the logo on the chest of Fazio, and he hold on. No rebound with Langen in the crease. Saigo right here, right into the chest of Fazio. To Bush. Bush. Lovely pass to Waller. What a stop by Ida Calios. Waller was all alone between the hash marks. Saigo. D to Hazeldine. Hazeldine rolls it in, redirected by the captain, and a big save by Fazio. Macaulay Temple comes back door for Waugh. Just skipped on him at the last second. Here's Hugo Waugh again. Hugo Waugh trying to come across the parry, and a chance for Jarosek. He misses the goal. He was right between the hash marks with the game on his stick. 2 minutes remaining. Burke for Sidoroff. Sidoroff back for Burke. Burke tried to go to the backhand. It bounces for Lang, and that was a great defensive play by Watson. Here's Curdy. Takes it up high. Langen keeps him to the outside, and Curdy's going to go for a little dance backwards. He knows he's going to get a line change here. That's a bad line change from the Clan, and Curdy scores! Terrible line change from the Clan, and Curdy makes them pay. And back-to-back overtime wins. And that's a moment of magic from Charlie Curdy with his third goal in league play and full value for the win. Goes from the backhand to the forehand shelf. Curdy the hero. You just can't make that line change in overtime. And the Flames will improve to 12 points. The Clan will pick up 1 point and improve to 14.